Hello, everyone. How are you doing? How has it been? How has it been going? It's been a while now, guys. How have you been? And happy new month, happy new week. Welcome to the month of November. How are you guys doing? And this is Christmas season. Christmas is the fast approaching. So hope all of you are preparing for Christmas and everything. So welcome to another interesting episode on Serenity Gist, where we give you trending topics. We'll talk about everything interesting, things that relates to us, things that we see on our everyday, day-to-day activities. We discuss about everything. So today, our topic for today is one that hits very close to home: our phones. Most of us, in fact, all of us, not most of us, we are all victims at some point. All of us sitting down here like this, as you're seeing us now, we are victims like this now. Everybody, even you that is watching you too, yourself, you are a victim. So we'll be discussing about phone. Is it a choice or is it an addiction? Well, that is what we want to be discussing about today. And I have my friends in the house to discuss this and break it down so we understand exactly what it means when you say someone is a phone addict. We'll be discussing this. I have beautiful Chisom here. Chisom, how are you? Hello. Hello, guys. How are you doing? And I have Mr. Gospel, the man of the house.
Oh,
How are you
well,
doing?
Shasha, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. And I have Bishop One.
Oh my goodness.
Ikechukwu. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you, everyone.
Look at you, he's
Thank
looking
you.
so cool.
Innocent.
Don't mind him. This guy is bag of wahala. Anyways, so we're talking about the topic, our phones. That is practically what we'll be discussing today. So just sit back, relax, because we have a lot for you and we have a lot for you to learn from on this particular topic.
Good.
Don't go anywhere. Sit down. We have a lot for you to learn. All right. Now, around the world, study shows that an average person uses their phone at least 100 times a day. An average person uses their phone. Some argue, some say it's addiction, while others say it's just the trend. It's the way things are now. That is exactly how people are using their phone. But one thing is for sure, that our phones are actually shaping the way we behave and the way we think. That brings me to the question: what exactly is phone addiction? Mr. Ikechukwu.
Phone addiction is simply what Sir Gospel is doing right now.
Okay.
Bag of wahala. City crazy.
Okay.
Why
It's not far.
Every other person is doing it, not
It's not
just me.
far.
So why?
Even you, our uncle, you actually give him a different time to your phone. I think this session is for our in-house show.
All right.
Yet you are still flipping through your phone. So
I'm
you are
sure about
addicted to your phone.
No.
So I will say addiction is when something becomes a part of a person to the point that you simply cannot do without it. You understand? So like in a situation where if you stay for 5 minutes without your phone, you just start up. Be like something huge left
Where's
me.
my phone?
Where's my phone? Where's my phone? You draw
Okay.
it closer. So that's what addiction is all about. So it's the point you grow so attached to your thing that you cannot do away without that particular thing. It becomes addiction. Yeah. So when we talk about phone addiction, it's something that all of us are guilty of. Maybe possibly because phones has grown to be a part of us that one, our life is in the phone, our networks are in the phone, some of us, our businesses are on the phone, some of us, we use the phone to pass time where we get to watch reels, watch comedies, and watch a lot of things. So but the question now is, how are you addicted to your own phone? What are you doing with the phone?
Okay, that was the
Are
question
you-
I was going to ask you.
Yes. So are you addictively making money with the phone, or you are addictively watching other people's stupidity online and then spending your own data to enrich
So
them?
in your own
You
words, now there are
I
different
guess-
types of
I
addiction.
guess that should be a personal interest. It's none of the business. As long as I phone is phone.
understand? So that's just it.
Okay, no, what I want to ask now, are there different types of addiction? Whether you're addictively making money on phone, you're addictively watching things on phone, are they different? Addiction is not addiction.
Addiction is addiction. Once you're always,
Yes, I said addiction is addiction.
We-
You understand? But now there are situations where you, that is the third party or the party outside the person, will be thinking that this person is addicted to his or her phone. But then situations can present itself that position in the office or work keeps the person on the phone.
Yeah, I agree.
And then when you interpret that to mean addiction, you're actually misrepresenting the person. You understand? Let's say I'm a graphic designer and a website developer, for instance. So if I am in the bus, if I'm en route to a place and then I need to design a flyer, I might not possibly be doing that with my laptop. But then I have Pixel Lab, I have Canva, I have a lot of other designing apps in my phone. So I work from anywhere. So in a situation like that, you will be tempted to call me an addict to phone because I'm on my phone, but then I'm actually working. You understand? So, but there is somebody who will be in the same bus with earbud, playing music at the same time, watching real. Like you see that the person is just so attached to the phone that you know that this person is not working, he's not doing anything meaningful with that phone. It's just that the person is watching real and videos and stuff like
well,
that. So,
I guess we are not even talking about what you are using your phone for. We are talking about being addicted. As far as you are a type that you can't stay without, we call it in English, most times they call it nomophobia, like being fear of being without your phone.
okay.
So instead of some people, I've seen so many people they cry because of even when they lose their family members or their loved ones, they can't even cry that way when they lose their phone. You see somebody that they snatch the phone, the person will be crying like a baby.
Okay.
So you see that person even value that phone more than even any other thing he or she has. Even he prefer the hand being cut than losing the phone.
Okay.
So that is what you're talking about. Being addicted is whenever whenever you are seeing, you are pressing your phone, you're always on your phone. In fact, you spend 80% of your time on your phone than every other thing you are doing.
Okay, Mr. Gospel, now, does that mean that is there a good addiction and a bad addiction? When it comes
Addiction
to
is
phone?
addiction.
Addiction
Like
is addiction.
Okay, now let me say for instance now, like Ikechukwu said, okay, he does most of his graphic designs on his phone. Now that is what he's using his phone for, which means that he has to be on his phone always if he's working. Now, if I as a person, I don't know exactly what you're doing with your phone,
Yeah.
and I feel that why is this guy always on his phone?
Yeah.
For me, he's an addict.
You are going to tag me an addict, but I am not.
That is exactly what I want
Do you
to ask. Then
understand?
how do you know, or how do you define someone as an addict?
Being on
What-
phone is not actually what it means to be an addict.
How do you
You
define
become
someone?
an addict at the moment your phone controls you. You understand? Now, I am in charge of my phone.
Okay.
I'm using the phone to design a flyer. So I'm giving the phone instruction, do this, do this, do this. Once I'm done with my design, I can keep the phone. I am in charge of the phone. But once you talk about an addict, the phone decides what you do. You understand? You know,
Explain better.
what I mean is, you grow so attached that you are always, maybe you will be eating and you're still on your phone watching reel. You'll be eating, you're still on your phone watching one trailer.
You're in the toilet, you're real phone.
You are in the toilet, you are watching one movie like that. And then the worst is that at the end of the day, you don't get to actually get any form of income from all of these activities. This is something that, yeah, for instance, if I'm designing or you're a designer, let me not, I've personalized it too much. Maybe you're a marketer and then you need to maybe close a deal with somebody on the phone. And then even if you are in the toilet, you are discussing with a client, you're not an addict. You understand? You are working. You understand?
But,
now,
the next
if
person close to you,
we think that, yes, you have been.
that's exactly
you
what
understand?
you're trying to
So I
understand.
guess you are taking this
Yeah,
like you are personalizing it on a business.
Area of work.
No.
You are
Yeah.
not now. Aside from your phone, hold on. Aside from your phone, you can make use of your laptop to work. You can leave your phone and go when you go home, or when you bring out time to work with your laptop. You can go any other place to do. But what we are talking about addiction now is addiction. Some people are addicted on maybe playing music with their phone. And they always, whenever you see them, they're always listening to music.
Okay.
That's what you're talking about. Now we are talking about addiction on phone.
Okay.
Now you are a phone addict. Now you're always on your phone. Even if you are reading Bible now, you are reading Bible or you are praying. Any message that comes, you just go straight to your listen. That is distraction.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, hold on,
you can't.
hold on, Mr. Ketu, I'm
I can
coming.
also ask
I'm
something.
coming now. I'm coming now. If now you are not only that you're expecting a video or a message, maybe probably it could be maybe a business, like you said, because you always focus on business, either design or that, but you're waiting for someone to. You are praying, but your attention is on that phone. That is phone addict. Because now you're expecting someone to send you a design or send you message or money. And once you see that thing, you decide you forgot that you are asking God for forgiveness and you are looking at your phone. The next thing, when you go back, you now say, "Thank you, Jesus, that I have received my testimony."
Now, that is what I'm saying. I said the point it grows that you cannot control your phone. Your phone controls you. You just made an instance. Now, you're a designer and then you went to church. You know that this time you're supposed to pray. It means that time you're shutting down your work and you're praying. But if you're praying and then you get a message, you have to go and check if somebody sent you a message to work to design a flyer for the person. That's when you're an addict. It's when you become an addict at a point you can no longer control what you do with your phone, but the phone now controls you. Just like hearing the beep you talked about, and then you rush to see what beeped in your phone. You understand? But I'm telling you that there are positions of work, there are positions that you are going to be in, and then the next person sitting to you will think you are an addict, but you're not an addict. For instance, if you focus on your phone going through something, and then as a manager in a superstore, for instance, you are going through stocks in your phone, and you've been on it for 30, 45 minutes, and you are glued to it. Somebody will walk in and be like, what is this person doing? Because the person doesn't know what you're doing, the person will target that this person is an addict, but you're working. But now, let's say, for instance, you have finished this now, and then maybe it's lunchtime, and then you kept your phone to eat, and then phone this bim, you rush to the phone and forget the food you're eating. And then that thing happens, bim, you rush to the phone. That's when it seems like the phone is now manipulating you or controlling you of your activities.
Now, if
That's
Okay,
when you
let's
can
wait,
say
wait,
it's
wait,
okay.
wait. We are actually dragging. Now we've actually understand the fact that being an addict is when you are constantly glued, or like when you always have that subconsciousness towards your phone, that
in either
anything
business or whatever,
or whatever it is.
Very good.
That is the definition of addiction. Now let's take a look at the psychological trap of this phone. Why is it that even when you're not with your phone, let's say Chisom is in the kitchen cooking and her phone is in the parlor, and her phone is in the parlor. Now, why is it that maybe she just hears a beep, and the next thing you have this urge to check if why do people have the urge to check their phones even when they don't need to? Your phone is down. You're not expecting a message. You're not expecting a call. But you have this urge. Let me check my phone. Let me see if there's a beep, if there's a message or something. Why is it that psychological, even when you want to, people have that urge to check their phone? Why is it like that?
It's not everybody. Personally, I'm not addicted to my phone. I can stay without my phone. If I get home now, my siblings take my phone. They can use my phone as long as they want. But then I want to ask Mr. Ikechukwu this question because it has been pondering,
Okay.
right? Can you stay without your phone?
Yes, of course.
You can stay. Your phone gets missing. You can stay without it.
No, now my phone can't get missing.
Are you not
No, you
addicted to
don't
your-
understand.
Wait. I understand where you're coming from.
Okay.
Your phone is your source of income, right?
Not really.
Okay.
You understand?
Partially.
But now,
You have
okay,
a laptop.
let me say this
Wait,
now.
wait, you
Let me
have
say
a
this.
laptop.
Let me say this. If this phone should get missing today,
Mhm.
I'll buy another one today.
Why?
Because one, the phone is another me. This phone is another me. All of my network is in this phone. All my contact is in this phone. Business partners are on this phone. You understand? So, and as a brand ambassador, someone who is versed in connecting businesses to paying customers, I can't stay without a phone because the phone is a window through which I access the world. It is the window through which I access my clients. You understand? So you can't ask me if I can stay, if my phone gets missing, can I stay 1 month or 2 months without having a phone?
Okay, let's get it this way. Let's get it right. How about Nokia Touch? Can you use Nokia Touch aside from Android?
Yes,
Aside
of
from
course.
Android.
Yes.
Can you use Nokia Touch for 1 week without accessing your Android?
Yes, of course. I can.
Okay.
Let's leave it at that.
I can.
No, let's leave it.
But why is it sounding like the three of you?
Very well. Let's leave it at that.
Why is it
But
now
I want to ask
sounding
a
like
question, actually.
okay?
Is it possible in this 21st century
Yeah.
to have a youth, like a young person in this day that is not on social media?
Yeah.
It's not possible.
Yes,
Yes.
of course.
It's no, I don't mean children. Oh. I mean a grown teenager from the
Okay.
age of 15, 16. In this age that is not on social
It would
media.
be rare.
Is it possible?
Yes,
It-
it
it
is.
will be- it
But
will
now,
be rare.
there is something I want
We're
to
not talking about those in those urban area, rural, urban or what?
Rural
rural
area.
area. Those in those rural that and don't have the access,
Mm.
or maybe that their families are not well to do.
Mm.
We're talking about an average Nigerian now
Mm.
who is a youth. Is it possible to be in this age and time without being on social media?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is possible.
Mhm.
Now,
It
but the
is.
thing is this.
I doubt so. I doubt because
The thing is this. Amidst the misuse of the social media, the 21st century is not a time you should be aloof of what is happening out there. You understand? You are doing yourself a disservice if you are not connected online. That is the honest truth. But if it is possible that a youth of the 21st century can stay and feel good and be productive without being online, yes, 100%.
All
Now,
right.
you can see that phone, amidst all the good it's bringing to the table, is also deceiving a lot of persons.
Just hold it. Just
Okay.
hold it. Our time is fast spent. Let's quickly go on a short break. We'll be right back. Then we'll continue from where Mr. Ikechi will stop. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, viewers, welcome back from that very short break. And trust me, it has been an interesting argument in the studio because this phone addiction is something everyone has their own opinion, and it's really, 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 really something that if we keep talking about it, I don't think we are leaving the studio today. So let's quickly move on. Now, let's talk about the impact it has in our life and society. How do you think phone addiction has affected human relationship and communication, Mr. Gospel?
Well-
Especially in terms of relationship.
Well, one phone addiction depends on like we said you explained earlier. Is when you are attached to something like fear of not being without your phone. Now, most times it gets some people lazy. You have something to do because you are attached to this like so much. You have a place you want to go, and you still just want to press your phone without even minding the time it's consuming. So it takes, in fact, should I use the word? Keep opportunity. People miss opportunity because of being addicted to their phone. Most times they keep watching or chatting, forgetting that they have a work to do, and at the end of the day, you see them meeting up late. So it's not really. I can't say that there is a positive impact being addicted to it. So people should mind, like they shouldn't allow phone to control them.
Okay, my question was
Okay.
how has phone addiction affected human relationship and communication? Being addicted to our phone,
Yeah.
how has it affected relationships and communication? Because, okay, let me create
Rephrase
an,
it,
let,
yeah.
me, let me create an instance here. Okay, you go to a meeting or something. You're supposed to be having a one-on-one conversation with someone in regards to a particular thing, but you are actually glued to your phone, checking your phone. You ask the question and you go back to your phone to check. You raise your head up. How has it affected human relationship and communication? Even in relationships, you go on a date with somebody. You're supposed to get talking, getting to know yourselves, and you're glued to your phone.
Exactly what I'm saying is this. It distracts.
Okay.
You don't pay attention to it. Even in the class or wherever you are, as you are communicating, people are doing, you're doing something else with your phone. Even in church, pastor is preaching and you're pressing your phone, being because you are addicted to that phone. People are reading Bible and you also use your phone to read Bible, and message pops in, you go back to message, and in fact you are lost.
All right. Thank you. Ikechukwu, what do you have to say to that?
Yeah, thank you very much, Gloria, for that one. Now, the truth is, addiction, there is nothing good about addiction. And when we talk about addiction, it's something controlling you. You understand? So, if, for instance, I'm going out on a date with you, I'm expected, yes, I have a flight to design, for instance, but I want to spend 1 hour with you. I should be able to keep my phone still and have face-off conversation with you, listen to you, hear what you have to say. to be able to assess this is the person I'm having a conversation with. So if you sit next to me and then I say one thing and then you'll be like, you will start to because you were on your phone. It means your attention is not there. And I will see you as somebody who is disrespectful. Because it's actually disrespectful to do that. And then some persons at interview use opportunities because the interviewer is observing what you're doing, seeing if you're somebody who can actually keep your phone and work. And then you are at the place you're in for an interview, and then you're on your phone, on your phone. If you finish typing, you answer call, you do this, and then the person be like, this person cannot do this work because the person will be distracted with phone. So just as it is said that nothing addiction has any positive impact. If you take too much of water, it overbloats you. And it causes a disease that you can even spend millions on. Now, water is one of the best things you can take to live happily. But if you take overdose of it, it becomes a problem. So once you get addicted to your phone, you are bound to miss opportunities. Especially your addiction is that which has no value it's adding to you. You understand? So I would say, one, it's a sign of disrespect, especially when it has to do with human relationship. It also sends a message of being irresponsible. Because if, for instance, you're supposed to use this time for this and then you're glued to your phone, it means you cannot really pay attention. You're not disciplined. You cannot manage your life outside your phone. You understand? So, and it's really causing a lot of mental derailment in the 21st century, where people can no longer make productive inputs on situations and tropical issues around the society, where people can no longer think, where people are no longer creative, they're no longer innovative, because they run to AI to do this or that. Outside your AI, what can you do? On Saturday, I had an interview with people. Then you're applying to be a secretary. Okay, as a business development person, please, there are 7 systems. Type your CV there. And you see, these persons don't even know how to press the laptop. You understand? Some in the interview started going to their phone to type, and I don't know if they wanted to send it through Bluetooth or something like that. And some at the interview were busy doing 1 or 2 on their phone. So you see that when you cannot manage your phone, if your phone now becomes the determining factor of what you do, that's when you're addicted to the phone. Thank you.
All right, thank you for that. So, in other words, it has done more harm. Phone addiction, in its entire meaning, has done more harm in human relationship and communication than good.
Yes, of course.
All right, thank you very much. Now, let's quickly talk about. Let's look at how exactly where exactly phone addiction has placed us. Has it made us less productive and more connected in today's world?
No,
That
I will say that now, the thing that the global village has done for us is that it has gone further to increase what we call individualism. We are just wallowing in the crowd, but yet we're alone. You understand? We feel we are connected to more persons. We feel the World Wide Web has made the world a global village. But then, the more connection we have, and the more we grow individualistic. You shut yourself in your house, stay in your house, watch people's reels, do everything. You no longer go out to meet people. You no longer have interpersonal relationships. You understand? So we are secluded. Even in flats, you see parents who shut their kids from networking and interacting with the next door neighbor. They have everything they need in house. They just go out to school, go out to church, and that's all. So there is a growth of individualism instead of building a communal life. And then, let me say this. It's actually the people you meet along your day-to-day business who actually give you the opportunities you seek for in life. So, in as much as the phone is there for our use, yes, those who know how to use it, one, of course, you have access to the global network. For instance, I designed for somebody in London, UK, US, and they pay me. I'm on Fiverr, which gives opportunity to connect with clients all over the world. So, it's serving a good purpose. But there's someone else who is using the same phone to watch how to dress naked, learning from somebody in the US, where their culture is more liberal than our culture that is somehow conservative. And then you now learn from them, apply it here in Nigeria without knowing that the effect is not the same thing.
Okay. All right. Now that brings us to the question. Remember our topic says phone addiction. Is it a choice or are we being programmed like robots? Now the question is it really a choice or do we have the ability to control it if we want to? Or is that our mentality has been programmed that if you stay without your phone going through the internet, something is wrong? Is it really a choice?
Okay, I'll come back to that question. I want to take us back to what you said, that phone addiction is really causing more harm than good in the society, because one, I want to contribute something on that. Now, when you're talking about phone addiction, so many people that are addicted to their phone are getting more findings about internet and so many things, opportunities online. Now, when you are not addicted to your phone, there are some things you can't even, okay. For instance, now, you are not addicted to your phone. What you know that once you go online, just search a particular thing and you go off. Some people are there always looking for something. And will you say that those people are addicted to their phone? No. There are something they might be looking for something else, and they see other things and they go deeply to search on it, and they're always on their phone. And most of them, whenever you see them, they're always on their phone. For instance, let's talk about all these Yahoo boys. Now, they are always, whenever you see them, they are on their laptop. They are addicted to their laptop or their phone every time they are typing. But they are making money there. There's something, they might be looking for something and they get another client, and from there they get another thing. Before you know it, they get. So it's not really a bad thing. It depends on what you want. It's a choice.
You won't say it's not a bad thing. If you made a mention of Yahoo boys now, they have a particular time that they work on that laptop with.
It's not about a particular time. If some of the people that are interviewed, depends the time zone of the country where they want to work with. If they are working with Nigeria, there are some countries like UK, London, Europe that has just 1 hour different with our country time zone.
All right, let's quickly talk about the question. Is it really a choice, or are we still programmed like robots? Like the internet, the algorithm of the internet has already programmed our mind that okay, this is exactly what you should do. Or is it that you have a choice?
Do you know how addiction works? It's when you test something, right? And that's in the sweet. You go back to it.
Okay.
You understand? So that's how addiction works. Now let's look at it in the area of our phones. Now, you have the connection you built on the internet, right? People start off with friendship and the rest. And then every time the person is online, they would like to, check, when is this person online? When is this person online? Let me talk to this person. So in that area, you are indirectly, you don't even know that you are getting addicted to your phone. You understand? So we all, I won't say everybody do, it just comes up involuntarily. So it's not something that one can actually hide themselves away from it, or it just comes up involuntarily. As long as you are always on your phone, you want to, if you're not
expecting message and so on.
If you're not playing music, yes, you're checking reels on TikTok, right? Or you're watching movie or anything. And this addiction happens when persons are bored. Like Mr. Ikechukwu said here earlier, parents now take their children to school, from school back home. These children are not familiarizing with anybody. They are always indoor. You understand? So they try to, as far as tablets and the rest, they're always on their tablets, trying to, get that connection that they don't have. So is more of we are being programmed. Sorry, not all.
No.
People are being programmed.
Sorry, I beg to disagree
Like
with you.
robots.
I beg to
Okay.
disagree with you. Life
Please, our time is
itself,
fast.
life itself is a choice.
Okay.
No one is programmed to be anything.
Definitely.
You understand?
Sure.
If you decide to become addicted to your phone, it's a choice you've made. And now when you talk about character is just the accumulation of habits built over time. Now when you talk about habit is the accumulation of events you acted over time. You understand? Just like sipping a cigarette for the first time. And then maybe that first time it choked you. Then you say, I don't think I like this thing. Then you did it the second day. You understand? So plus the first sip to the second day event, and then it forms a habit. And then the habit now makes it a normal that you can no longer do it. It now becomes part of you, which now forms part of your character. You understand? So when we talk about addiction, you are not born to be addicted to your phone. So you cannot be programmed to
I
do
never
that.
said you were born.
Yes, when you say
I said you
no,
are
I'm just trying to
growing.
explain. I'm trying to
Okay.
explain.
Okay.
When you say it seems some persons are programmed to be like that, it means you are a robot. You have been given queries on what you're going to do.
Just like AI.
So, but when you talk about addiction, it's a choice that resulted from accumulated events over time.
But do you
So-
know that there are a lot of people that are actually addicted and they don't know they're addicted?
No.
Yes, now
Yeah,
what are you
no.
telling me?
Someone will
No.
tell you, someone will argue the point with you.
Yeah.
You're talking about phone addiction now, right?
Yeah.
And someone you tell someone, like, from your own points of view,
Okay.
you notice that this person, okay, this person is not working with this phone.
Okay.
Okay, for a fact, you know this person is not working with the phone, but he or she is always on their phone. I said, this person, can't you drop your phone for a minute? Like, okay, you're addicted. I said, I'm not addicted. I'm only watching this thing. Now, they don't agree that they're addicted. How do someone know that, okay, yes, I'm an addict. I'm addicted to my phone. Even when you know you're not doing anything productive with your phone.
Now, you see why this is why we have rehabilitation centers. And like I said, these things is a accumulation, compilation of different times you did these things. You understand? So it becomes part of you, and that is why they argue that they are not addicted. You understand? Because they have made it part of them that they can no longer differentiate themselves from it. So what I'm saying is this: you asked if it's a choice. The question, remember the question you asked us: if phone addiction is a choice, or are we programmed to be so? I said we are not programmed to be addicted to our phones. It is a choice that you continue from day one to day two, and then it becomes part of you. So now, what I'm saying is this: I've ascertained personally that is a choice. And then how can we stop this? I am a designer. I know that I need to work from 6 to 7. And once it's 7, I should be able to say, hey, this is time to rest. I will save from where I stopped. Keep the phone and then go and rest. It means I am in charge of the phone. But if it gets to 7 and then I say, I continued, now I crawled the thing at 11.
I think that's where self-discipline comes in.
And the time
Exactly.
management too.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you understand. So you have to. Addiction is simply that this object you are with is now deciding what you do. You are no longer in charge of it.
All right. Our time is fast.
But let me answer that question. Like you said, if it's a choice or how it's programmed, it's a choice. But most times when you are working on something on a project, maybe you may not really know that I'm working on something. Like this case of trending case of Nnamdi Kanu. I always go online to know the new thing. So each time I go to check every page, everybody that posted it. So whenever you see me going through those things, it might target that I'm phone addict. I'm always on it because I'm looking for something. Do you understand? So I don't know if really when people are working on a particular project or something on their phone, is it part of phone addiction?
All right. This topic, I think we actually section a season 2 or episode 2 for this particular topic. So our viewers out there, thank you. You've all heard from my friends in the house. Everyone has given their own. I think phone addiction means differently. It comes differently to different people. So you yourself as a person, if you notice that, okay, you're spending way too much time with your phone than necessary, you have to reduce it. Apply self-discipline. Know when to make use of your phone and when to drop it. So you don't become an addict tomorrow and go to rehabilitation like Ikechukwu said. So thank you very much for watching. It has been a wonderful time with each and every one of us here in the house. It was really, really nice. Thank you for watching. And please do well to follow us on our social media platforms on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on TikTok and all that. Thank you very much for watching. Until we come your way next time, please drop your comments. Share your opinions. Tell us what you feel about this topic. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed. Bye for now.